Hello everybody and welcome back to episode 5 of my gameplay series for my Reaver Golems. So, we're today going to de-siege Kingerhelm, and I don't know, I think we should really ally with the rat dude. I don't know what we are ought to do, but I really think we should go for some sort of why can't I offer him a pact or anything? Eh? That is weird. Shouldn't there be, am I stupid or anything? Well, that is very weird. I thought I could offer him a pact or anything like that, but obviously we can't. Anyways, so another hero has to wait, because we just don't have the necessary penny. But the next hero will get me a really nice advantage over there. So we're really getting somewhere. The only thing that really bothers me extremely is how darned slow we are technology-wise at this run. This is really something that I don't know. It really bothers me. All right. So here the enemy has been split up and left to die, as this land regiment here is unable to join back with the rest of the army. So we're killing first one part and then the other part. So do we need to go into the water? I think yes, we do, because we need to attack the enemy over there. So we're going to embark and let's see, anybody? Nah. Nobody had any movement points left, because I think, you know, why should we stop here when we can just keep moving forward? So at this point, I'm not going to build another building before we haven't recruited ourselves another hero. So, Specialist Engineer versus Friend of Ogres. Ugh. Well, I don't like both of you. But in that regard, we're taking this fella here, Ragnar the Gruff. Alright, so Kingerhelm is now finally Ragnir, I'm sorry. And Zessin can take another province. So we pretty much have everything we want to have, so we're just expanding a little bit here and there. Now, money-wise, we are pretty down already, so well, let's see. I'm not going to summon any new units or anything like that. So, are you willing to go for peace now? No, you're not. I guess this guy is just coded like that. It's weird to play a campaign when you're just used to playing the sandbox game that much. Alright. Enemies sieging down Abbeyvale. Alright. That is very annoying. So, we can get ourselves either I don't want that extra troop there. So, oh boy, this is so annoying. Because I just meant to go downstairs to Siren's throne and get some punches delivered. But obviously we're not allowed to. Dang it. So, let's wipe the floor with this fella here. I'm losing an Iron Golem, but in all honesty, if this is the price I have to pay to avoid a sea combat, so be it. That's how much I hate sea combat, alright? I don't know. We're just going to replace that poor sod with somebody else there. Do we have an Iron Golem left? Sadly, we don't seem to, eh? Dang it. Ah, well, we're just going to recruit a new one here. It's that. And we're going to keep those folks down here. And I'm starting to compound another army down here. Up here. We're getting there. We already got quite a lot of bits and bobs together. And this guy's building just another city there. What an annoyance. This is the reason why we need a second army. But currently my income is just not giving it. So, well, we getting there. We getting there. So let's get the experienced Warsmith and the compounding defense spells ready. So this is a pretty cool one, as we have now even more resilience on our troops. So let's kick out that Nimue chick out of our vassal's doorstep. And after that, well, I don't know. Getting down south seems to be really, really hard. So, the self-righteous Quentin. By the way, where do I need to find that weird crypt, by the way? I mean, there's an exclamation mark here down at Siren's Throne, so... I take the wild assumption that we need to get there to sort the job out. Alright. Let's take our first tussle with Nimue herself. Waiting for that. Alright. So, that's a relatively medium-sized army. We're much bigger than that. It's a safe battle. Let's take a manual combat. I mean, after all, I want to show some warfare footage, and I want to take an analysis on the troops of Nimue. After all, she's the big kahuna here, and it is always worth checking out the troops. So what do we have? Animal kinship, astral connection. There's summoners, right? Fey touched, Gaia's chosen, leaf skin, super growth. So quite the beefy chunkers, right? These guys have HP. Quite a lot of that also. Alright, so we're going to step up front here and let our troops tank the first impact. Sadly, I don't have the shield golem anymore. We're building a new one though. So, there is a small regiment on the flank, but the majority of the forces comes from the center. They already bought them together like that. So, we should have an easy time setting it like that. This should be a very, very easy fight, in all honesty. But, let's not take it on the easy. Let's not take it not serious enough. That's what I'm trying to say. Anyways, so that gorge, that will be really, really good for us. We have a good spot to fight at, but what's important to note is that the enemy is featuring flying units. It's only 2 of them, but flying units can safely ignore terrain. Look at that. What a nice cleave. Weakened and marked, so the marking effect is also going all in here. I like that. Okay, so let's get a shot in here like that. These cannons, they're so powerful. I really love these. I mean, the mage locks are already really cool, but, well, Reavers are extremely powerful at ranged combat. What can I say? There we go. So, let's take a harrying shot on the champion. 42 damage. And you see here what happens. The Dragoons get to move yet again. This is such a bloody good move. I love that. Alright, we have some flying dudes over there. Well, we're just going to slap them a little bit with these. Iron Golem Assistant can just tank the retaliation and trigger some markings and sundered defenses. I love this build. It's one of those things where it almost feels as if it's working too good. I mean, I could pump up my troops with Inspiring Chant too, but currently I don't even bother because we don't need. So, summoning some undead. And, yeah, let's poke that hero. So, yeah, Nimue is absolutely going to lose this battle. There's absolutely nothing I see the AI being able to do against that defeat. Oh well. There we go. That's been a very risky shot. Could have easily been hitting my own dudes, but, oh well. 48 damage. Jeez. Yeah, so there's almost nothing left here after the first turn. Firing power of this build is really massive. It's one thing that I really, really like. You get so much damage in from afar. Blindness? Blindness. So the ranged attack of these guys won't matter anymore either. There we go. So, yeah, in this scenario, I think the AI did a horrible job in fighting around that gorge. They didn't even use the tier 3 shield guys at all. That was a really, really ridiculous performance from the AI. As much as I did compliment the AI, the other combat, the siege one, that was one where the AI gave me a hard time. This one is, well, pretty much a freebie, but I don't mind. There we go. That shield dude, he left his guys where in their times of need. Don't use your shield troops like that. They belong at the front line. And, either they take blows or they increase the defenses of their friends. That's what they're good for. Alrighty, so we still have that one dude up there on the hill. Seriously? Sheesh. Well. Nah, at least that. I was really seriously afraid that this wouldn't be that much the case. That we wouldn't be killing off that thing. Alright, Abigail is rescued, and we've gained a lot of knowledge. I mean, I said that we are really little bit behind in terms of knowledge gain, but the amount of warfare that we are finding ourselves in is really helpful in so far as it gives us plenty of knowledge. Every hero we kill is 150 knowledge points. Free delivery. And this really racks up. But yeah, I feel very, very behind in terms of technology in this run. Province is being pillaged. Down there. Ah, shoot. So, well, I think this is the perfect moment for the secondary army to take action, right? I mean, we're getting closer to the triple stack there, after all. I like that. So, let's build more knowledge buildings to keep on track. Stay on track. The bolt repeaters will be really fun, as we can use these quite decently. Alrighty, so this thing is quite pesky. This Echelon thing down up there. And I need to get my main army on Nimue's doorstep. That is our main goal for now. Also, that Iron Golem here. 3 turns. Dang. That's taking too long. Well, for the time being, I'm going to let Flotsam just produce money. For me, most important right now are the knowledge buildings. And probably some things that give me extra knowledge here, for example, the prison cells. That's a good example for income increasers that I actually care about. Ugh. This city is just... its Duresk is a little bit clumped in. Alright, so Decimus is the weakest guy now on the field. And, is this really happening? Ah, it's Free City. They often give their heroes away for no good reason at all, as you see it there. I'm going to do this as an auto combat because, in all seriousness, 3 troops. That slaughter that we had up there was already really, really... Yeah, you know what I want to say. Okay, so Cascading Command. I want to shuffle my library. I have more than enough mana to do so. This is what I want to see. Linked Minds is amazing, as it gives us immunity against flanking. It is very costly again. I go for the most costly upgrades of all of them, but what can I do? Alright, let's go for Blacksmith at Flotsam, so we can go for better troops. And, well, yeah, usually you can't get yourself here a treaty thing going on. Either I'm dumb, or this is locked for the sake of the campaign. I don't know. Maybe both. Could be both. One thing doesn't rule out the other, you see. Anyways, jokes aside, we're just going to piss him off for a while and just go through his territory here. Okay, so all-seeing, absolutely not interested, because we don't have any Whispering Stones whatsoever. Siege Masters, we're sieging quite a lot, and I have so much Imperium, gosh. Right of Wealth, now that would rule out a lot of my problems instantaneously. Ah, well. I mean, at this point, I am really considering to go into all-seeing and then reap all those Whispering Stone rewards and just go for that. But now we're going to go for Metropolitan Society for now, as this increases my incomes quite a lot. This is a really, really powerful one. Much more powerful than it looks like, as pretty much all of my cities somehow border right next to the to Zessen, one way or another. Alrighty, so what do we have here? An opportunity to show how freaking evil we are, but no thanks. The advantages that I can reap are not looking too attractive to me. Okay, so I want to position my armies in a manner that we can cross the territory there in one go, but that seems to be impossible, as only this one grid here is accessible for all of my troops, sadly. We're not even getting a trespassing warning here. Fascinating. Ah, well, whatever. It doesn't really matter that much. So, well, let's go for those mage crypts, why not? And as my wallet is right now, I'm going to go for some extra golems here, because it's always a good time for an extra golem. So, this guy will have the chance to follow his friends. We have 3 conduits here. Watson. We somewhat disagree. So that is one of the problems here, I see. So let's go for there. We're gonna replace these with research posts. I'll take a moment, but it'll give me quite some advantage there. All right, this echelon thing here in the back of my lands. I'm going to fight that back with the army that we are building up in Zessen here. The replacement army. I think they will be capable of taking that down. In the meantime, we are striking at the heart of the problem here. So let's add in some siege projects. Alright, harassing the defenders. Yeah, we don't need more than that. Or, wait a sec, can we? I'd love to construct some siege guns, but we're so darn poor right now. So I'm doing something I usually don't do. You can't convert these? Interesting. I will sell some mortal remains of a hero to get the ability to add some tasty siege projects in. There we go. I want those bolt repeaters. And I want that harass on the enemy. There we go. So, well, that poor little iron golem dude will come too late to the party, but whatever. So, yeah. I don't have enough money for anything besides food-producing buildings, and I honestly don't even want more of these at all. Alright, Penance would be the main city of Blue Guy, but yeah. The main story demands me to bash down Nimue and not so much Decimus, so I will not fall for the for that here, and instead we're going to go attack on the other front here. Okay, we are finally at tier 3s. And into the Tome of the Dreadnought we go, as this is really what I want to have. So, tuning kits. Yes, I want that. Ironclad, I want that. Pinning Barrage, I want that. Dang it. Let's start with the tuning kits though, as this is a real powerful one. It gives me the ability to send my golems into overdrive mode. Overdrive mode makes them hit much harder. Much harder. And what's not to love about much harder hitting golems? I fail to see. Alright. Let's see, does that break the siege? Yeah, it does. So we can't add in our friend Iron Golem here. They need to stand together, as it seems. What the hell is that? Oh, whatever. Okay, I'm racking up gold for one turn because I have for once 200 gold together and I don't want to waste them. Alright, the Battle of Heartfield is going to begin any moment. So, let's see. We got on the enemy side really mostly grunts. So that's going to be a very interesting fight. Low risk battle. Let's see what the auto combat will do. I forgot to bring in my iron golems. I'm so stupid. So auto combat victory just like that. Wow. All right, I need to go for that in every play. I mean, sure, you guys would also appreciate seeing that manually done, but I must say, if the auto resolve is able to get a victory in that clean, I will not get my fingers in and make it worse than that. I don't believe that I can make a better outcome than that, but I want to see how the AI managed to do so. Alright, we get the we get some buffings down. Was a hero skill. Down goes another hero skill. Cannons fire. So, our supporters make a really brave step forward. We're attacking the knights. So basically our supporters are stepping up like they are tanks. Alright, the bolt repeaters hit like a truck. So do our mage locks. And then the spears move up in front. I see. So we, I gotta say the AI plays pretty decent these days. You are really not in the worst hands here. I mean, I can still do better myself, but this is already pretty impressive for an AI battle performance. So the enemy bannermen have put together the enemy's HP again. Here goes an inspiring chant. So here we can, I think, see now really big beatings. Alright. So, well, I can already see how we're winning this so hard. It is really a lot about us being able to just shoot down enemies with those ranged units so hard, and then the follow-up is really not able to pierce through our golem front line, which is amazing. I really love what I see here. So the gist of it is, I think, as long as they're bringing mostly physical damage, they're absolutely mightless against me here. So yeah, there's just too many supporters on the enemy army and not enough front line. I do see a lot of defensive buffs going down on the enemy, a lot of bolstered defense stacks are going up, but they are not good for anything if you just get burst down like that. They killed my golem assistant now. Good job on that. Here's a tier 1 shield suffering quite hard on that front. AI makes good use of their spells. Hall to Glory, I see. That wasn't on our side, it looked a lot like my own buffs. But yeah. In a nutshell, my troops are just plowing through the enemy on every front. What's really interesting to perceive here is that we're not using our summons. We're not using efficient positioning at all. They're just going one banner against the next. It's just a very straightforward mash your face into the enemy strategy here. But, there goes the summon down. I would have went way earlier with the summons, but yeah. At this point, my enemy only has a couple of supporters left. So, yeah, they're healing up the 2 melee guys completely. But, yeah. I'll skip it at this point because the rest is just sweeping up bits and bobs from the ground. So, yeah, I'm massively happy with the performance of my AI here. That was one one clean victory. Alright, so there's a couple of defenders left. And just like that, we conquered Heartfield. So I think we're just going to vassalize this place, as I don't want to have an entire city to take care of. Down there comes another little war party from Nimue around the corner, but I don't think that we need to worry about this too much at all. Now then, Tier 3 Town Hall, finally. I mean, we're 55 turns in the game, and I have built almost none of these myself. But to my defense, I gotta say, we conquered most of them, so it is almost as good as. Alright. So, let's build ourselves a market here. And this is an arcane institute there, but we're slightly underfunded here. So Zessin can take another province. Yeah, well, if you want to call it like that. I can take some territory from Staresk. I want to wait until we have another level up there, because I think this is really going to be much better than that. I like that. So that little guy can have so many of my items here. Nice. So let's go for Inspiring Leader, as I love to lower the costs of my armies. It's always a nice thing. And Experienced Warsmith, to get more of that golem power down. Alright, Nimue is retreating. I think after Heartfield's vassalization, we have a good spot. We are in a good spot to just conquer along. And there come the fools from Quentin. That's cool for me. It's a nice little knowledge infusion yet again for us. And there goes Link Mines. So now all of my human troops are immune against flanking. Ain't that nice? Alright, so, well, I'll be sitting on my Rs here while I'm waiting for the vassalization to go down. For one, I don't want to overrush things, and the other thing is that I want to regenerate my army a little bit. There is only so and so much punishment they can take, and we are going to go up into the heart of the enemy's lands, so we should be prepared, right? So, Staresk. It's just a crappy city. There, I said it. It's a very, very bad positioning, but if you get some free city ruins, you take them, right? So, precision training, why not? More accuracy is always a nice thing for my playstyle. So at this point, I think we are on a good spot to start winning that. What is this thing back there? Is this the prison? Well, we'll see about that. So one more turn for the liberation, which means I'll be putting my army to the sea. Like that. Oh boy, tuning kids. So now we can wreak some havoc. Let's put warding metals on my next thing. This will increase the magic resistance of my golems tremendously, which is pretty unfair insofar as magic damage is supposed to be the weak spot of the whole golem strategy. And getting this spill like that feels like cheating, but I don't care. So, let's build down more of the academies, increase more of the knowledge gain, enjoy a new powerful vassal in Heartfield. Boom. Just like that. That's really big surplus in income. And, well, let's take that. That's the best point. And just like that, we're going to seize Nimue's lands. But not this episode, but in the next one. So, thanks for watching, you all. I hope you enjoyed, and feel free to drop me your comments, leave a thumbs up, consider subscribing, and check out the description box where you can find the playlist link to this entire thing that I did there. Thanks for being around. Feel free to support the channel financially if you feel like my work is worth a pence or two. I'd be really, really happy about that. You find the links for that down there below as well. Many, many thanks for all of you who do support Icon Game, and many, many thanks to you for watching this video up until the very end. Deeply appreciated, and I hope you had a good time, and come again soon. Bye-bye.